Stephen Clark is the young man in charge of this match. I believe that Newcastle have lost Robbie O'Davis and will play with just the 9 players in this game. There's the start. Brunker sending it down deep. And coming back with the ball for the first play is Carew. Away from dummy half goes Akila Emil.
New Guinea will be expected to perform reasonably well out there. When you consider that their test team, I thought, came up with a great performance against Australia the last time they met. They've certainly started this game off well. That's the 3rd tackle and he's away.
It's a good run too by Toy Vita. Toy Vita, he'll score! Oh boy, that brings a big roar from the crowd. The Knights, a try down in the opening second.
And what a great try it was. Just simple, quick hands, good work from the inside men. Akila onto Toy Vita. Too much pace for Jason Martin. A big step inside Brunker. And they couldn't pick him up. A tremendous turn of speed, a nice dive to finish, and 4 points to 0. Papua New Guinea with the conversion attempt successful.
Papua New Guinea get the first try, and they lead by 6 points to 0. Very popular sport in PNG is rugby league. They play so much touch football. And if you could see some of the grounds that they play their football on, you'd be absolutely stunned. They play almost on concrete grounds, but take the bumps and they take the lumps in their strides. They just love the game.
The one thing you will find with the Papua New Guinean side is that what they lack with skill, maybe a touch of ability, they make up for with enthusiasm. And for 14 minutes out there, you'll see one of the most enthusiastic football teams in this 24-team tournament.
Newcastle throwing it around. Oh, gee, that was close. Number 14 is on for Papua New Guinea.
The intercept nearly taken there. Poor pass thrown by the inside men for Newcastle. Man was always in the way, and they do get the feed. Jason Martin finds Hagen, goes around.
Martin on the run around. Brunker goes through the gap. Now they give it on for Brad Godden, and Godden goes in to score for the Novocastrians.
And a perfect piece of football in 7's football. A run around, created the extra man. Good work from Jason Martin. There's Michael Hagen drawing a defender. Jason Martin slices through the gap. Brunker was able to get in behind his defender, and Brad Godden, who has got good speed, found himself with a very easy run 10 metres in to score the try. Newcastle hit back 6-4. Conversion attempt from wide out from Brunker, not an easy one.
Adrian Brunker, who played State of Origin for Queensland in the year just gone, and unsuccessful with that attempt. So Port Moresby or Papua New Guinea, they lead by 6 points to 4. Midway through the first half. Looking at some of these jumpers that they've utilised here. Number 19 for the Papua New Guineans. Uridoc now tackled. 25 metres out, loses the ball, and he's going to put down the 3-man strike.
There's Jason Martin coming up with the football there. Uridoc making the mistake, second tackle. He appealed to the referee that the ball had been stolen. The referee on the spot decided that it had come loose. And Jason Martin again going around Michael Hagen. The exact same play that we saw scoring a try down the other end of the field. Newcastle always looking to make that extra man.
Glanville. McCormick from dummy half offloading. David Boyd, the player in the headgear that we just saw play the ball. Now McCormick. Boyd again. First we see the play. Down and away from McCormick through Hagen to Brunker. Referee ruling the ball went forward.
Yes, and a look to the heavens there by Adrian Brunker. There's a touch and go decision that time. Papua New Guinea still leading on the scoreboard after 3 minutes. Newcastle might tip to win this competition, but they've got to overcome, as I say, a very enthusiastic football team out there. They've won the scrum. They're looking to extend this lead. 2 minutes left on the clock. Newcastle need to defend grimly here.
Daroa Ben Moresby. Bogey from dummy half is a very good player, Philip Bogey. Been very quiet so far. That was him flicking the ball away. Now Mugambi crosses the halfway mark. On it goes for Uradoc to go further. Oh, he looked the wrong way. He had the number 7, Maviri, unmarked on his left.
Yes, unfortunately didn't look on the outside, but a great defensive tackle from Adrian Brunker. Showed plenty of speed to pick up the man. Saved a certain try, but Papua New Guinea still keeping this ball alive.
Emil away from Mugambi. Mugambi runs to the gap. 15 out from the line. Newcastle stretched now. Bogey runs to the defence. Gets the pass away to Haru. On it goes through 2 sets of hands. And another try for Papua.
Stanley Haru scoring out wide after some beautiful hands inside. 2 plays previous, we've seen the ball between the legs from Bogey. This is a spectacular finish as well. He was in mid-air and got the ball down one-handed. Beautiful stuff. Let's have a look at it from front on. Great agility there shown by the Papua New Guinean. Stanley Haru scoring the try.
I think you'll find that Stanley Haru scored a similar try for them in last year's tournament. So he's already felt the jubilation once before, scoring before a very big crowd here at the Saturday session of the 7's. Oh, the attempt at conversion is an absolute ripper. That's a Bobby Dazzler of a kick from Akila Emil.
It was a great kick and very important because it puts them 8 points in front as we come up to half-time. That was never going to miss. And if they can hold out now for 13 seconds, Papua New Guinea will go in with a fairly big lead. Hagen putting it over the top, but well covered here by New Guinea.
Yes, covered in nicely there by Taxi Karoo. Siren, so they're going to go now for the break. With a nice cushion. 12-4 in front. Papua over Newcastle. Second half of the match between PNG, Port Moresby, and Newcastle, and 12 points to 4 in favour of the Papuans, as Newcastle has plenty of work to do. Godden to play it.
A poor kick-off there, only went 10-15 metres. Really, Papua New Guinea had to be making the first tackle down inside the 20-metre line of Newcastle. Bit of scrappy play there from Mark Sargent out on the field for the first time. As Ray pointed out, a lot of work to do to get themselves back into this game. Penalty will go to Newcastle here. James Maviri called out by the referee.
Brad Godden's progress had been halted, and the order had been given to play the ball. They went on with it. They paid the penalty. And it finds touch. Only just, though, inside the 10-metre line. So Newcastle really should strike back here. Away from McCormick through the hands of Hagen for Sargent to take it straight up. Sargent trying to kick his way free of the tackle. Martin comes into the play and gets driven by Haru. 10 metres from the line, they keep wrapping to the left, and Glanville is pulled down over there by Ben Moidy. Back from Brunker, long ball for Hagen. He's on a run-around mission. Now he receives back. Now it's with Sargent. Pummels over the top of one. Stands in another. Sends McCormack for the line. And Robbie McCormack takes it around to give his goal kicker a better chance.
Magnificent ball there from Mark Sargent. Front row with tremendous ball skills. And we saw it there, setting up a try for Robbie McCormack. The run around again from the inside men. Sargent, a lot of work to do. Straight through one defender. Held out the second. And then the one-handed over the top to McCormack, who again did well to improve the position for his kicker.
12-10 as this kick was successful. That's the replay of it. Narrowly getting the extra 2 points, Newcastle, and they're down by 12-10.
Well, I do think it's important to point out they're also down with the fact they've only got 9 players to call on. Robbie O'Davis not taking part in this game. And 9 against 10 means that there's a lot more of a workload for those 9 players who are out there performing.
they make it do the work. They put it through the hands. Ben Moidy turning it back into the centre. For Tuxi Karu. He's running fast. He'll go all the way and put it down. Papua New Guinea. 16-10 now.
Well, a tremendous try there from Karu. Did the big pirouette, turned around, and there was open spaces. And he does look like a sprinter when he gets into the clear. Here's the inside ball, turned around. The despairing dive there for the Newcastle players. Jason Martin didn't have the speed. Brunker showed good pace, but the line was too close. And under the black dot, 16-10 and a fairly easy conversion. We saw one converted from wide out. This one you'd think would be a very easy one for Keela Emile.
Taking plenty of time over at Keela. Now he has the shot. Gets the extra two, so the Knights are going to have to score twice in 3.5 minutes. 18-10 in favour of Papua. The Vipers from PNG are leading. Dealing it out to the Knights. Brunker goes fast down the left flank. Defence converges, makes the tackle. Magambi does the clean-up. 20 metres away from their own line. Bad mistake by the Novocastrians there. Plays it for Magambi. First receiver, Haru. And away now for Uradoc. Now in the hands of Emile. Back and inside. Very fleet of foot to the halfway. Nice work. Maviri down the left. Gets out of the last. Trips over. Gets up again to go again. Can they put it together? No, Uradoc. He flicks it out the back. Dived on by Emile.
This is vintage Sevens play. Papua New Guinea really showing great speed, creativity, keeping the ball alive, and a reflection of just how much they have improved in international rugby league in general.
I don't know that they're getting our telecast up there, but I guess they will be one day. And Jim Jacoby, he would have a smile on his face like you wouldn't believe. The father of rugby league up there. Put down, bad luck there for the number 19, Kiranapin.
Yes. Mistake being made, carrying the ball in one hand, and Michael Hagan able to knock it out. An important tackle, that one. 2 minutes to go, 8 points behind Newcastle. They do have to score twice, and they've got to cover 90 metres to be able to score the first time.
Well, what a shock result this is turning out to be. Almost a hopeless exercise for Newcastle now. 1 3/4 minutes to go, and they're down by 8 points. Godden, can he do something for us? The Australian rep to the World Cup, Brad Godden. But that's gone down and a penalty's been given to Newcastle.
Yes, came off the hand of one of the Papua New Guinean players, but that's okay. That takes up some time. McCormick realises they don't have long. He got the quick tap going, and Michael Hagan, only Brunker outside him, and a lot of defence there, which he runs into.
On the halfway mark, Hagan gently away for Glanville. Sargent, he can't pick it up, neither can Papua. And a scrum with knock-ons against both. We'll see the Vipers with the feed.
Mistake made there by Newcastle, and really the Papua New Guinean player only needed to dive on that. As it turned out, they will get the feed from the double knock-on. With a minute to go, they're home and hosed if they can just play smart football. They're playing smart, they're also playing brilliant football.
They certainly are doing all of that. Uradoc, one-hander, back and across for Bogey. Bogey for Magambi. Magambi away now for Ben Moidy. He takes it inside the 40, breaks away from Martin, picks up Uradoc. Martin comes from behind and crunches him.
Big
25 out.
And big numbers to the left here. They will throw it. They've done it all night, all day.
Ben Moidy runs to the defence line, picks up Uradoc. Martin drives him. Ball in field for Ben Moidy again. This is Bogey. Now he runs back and says, come and get me. We're wasting time. Time, talking of that, 10 seconds to go. And the Papua New Guinea side is going to beat Newcastle. Bogey goes to ground. The siren's about to sound. And the scoreboard showing an 18 points to 10 victory to the Vipers from Papua New Guinea. Newcastle going down in a shock result. 18-10. The flag of PNG flies proudly above the Sydney Football Stadium. This crowd, they've been giving great support to the South Africans, the French, the Americans. And now to the Papua New Guinea side. Tremendous effort. Bad luck for the Novocastrians, going down 18 points to 10.